Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you play a Van Morrison tune called Fire in the Belly. And it's going to start with an E minor chord. The way you play E minor, first finger is going to go to the A string on the second fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the E minor, in the verses, we're going to be going to a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D on the second fret, and third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And that's basically our verse progression, is doing the E minor, C major, C major. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, what I like to do is I'll add a strum pattern to it. And we'll talk about a more difficult strum pattern for this in a minute, but one of my favorite 4/4 strum patterns is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if we just took the E minor and just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to do that a lot to get your right hand used to it. But then if we try that through our verse progression, we have our E minor, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, and then when we get to our pre-chorus part, we're going to be going to a D major chord. And the way we play D major, first finger is going to go to the G on the second fret, second finger is going to go high E on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the top four strings, just D, G, B, and E, that sounds the clearest sound with that. That's called D major, and it sounds really, really happy. And we're going to be going from the D major to the C major, and then kind of back and forth. D major, C major, D major, C major. The weird thing about that with the strum pattern is the D major would get kind of a down, down, up, and then the C would get the whole down, down, up, down, up. Or at least that would be one way to do it, and we'll talk about another way to do it in a minute. But just to try that, you'd have D with the down, down, up, and then you go to C for a down, down, up, down, up, D with a down, down, up, C with a down, down, up, down, up, D with a down, down, up, and then the last C you just do a down, down, up on. So that would be one way to do it. One thing that I like to do though is something called syncopation, where I change the strum pattern, or I change on the up stroke, which is a little weird. But if you took the D and tried doing the down, down, and then doing the C for the up, down, up, that would be another way to kind of make the D change, but then we'd throw in a down, down, up on the C at the end. So you'd have a D with a down, down, C on the up, down, up, C with a down, down, up, D with a down, down, C on the up, down, up, C with a down, down, up, D on down, down, C on the up, down, up. On the last one, you're just doing just the syncopated part. And then when we get to our chorus part, we're going to a G major chord. And the way we play G major, first finger is going to go to the A on the second fret, second finger is going to go low E on the third fret, and the third finger is going to go to the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. So we tried that through our chorus part. We're basically going from G to C, and we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit. But to try that through our chorus part, you have G with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D with a down, 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 up. And that's basically our chord progressions that are going to get repeated until we get to our bridge part. And on our bridge part, we're going to be doing our whole strum pattern on D's and C's. So just to try that through our bridge, we'd have D with the down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down. So all the chords, those are all the chords and all the parts. The weird thing is, instead of starting on an E minor, Van Morrison in Fire in the Belly is actually starting on a G minor chord. So to play along with Van Morrison, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 3rd fret, then now your E minor is really a G minor, and your C major is really a E flat major, and your D major is really an F major, and your G is really a B flat major. But just to try that with the capo so you could play along with it, you'd have your verse with the E minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, C, down, up, down, C, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, C, down, up, down, C, down, up, down, and then we get to our pre-chorus. And I'm going to try this with the syncopation where I'm doing the down on the D, down, C on the up, down, C with the down, D, down, C on the up, down, C with the down, D on the down, C on the up, down, and then we'd be on our chorus part. So then you got the G down, down, C down, down, G down, down, C down, down, G down, down, C down, down, G down, down, D down, down, and then we would have all those parts kind of repeating until we get to our bridge part, where we would have the D with down, 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 C down, 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 D down, down, C down, down, D down, down, C down, down, D down, down, C down, down. So that would be one really easy way to kind of play through the tune. Now another strum pattern that I really like working with for a tune like this, because it has more of like kind of a jazz feel and kind of a 16th note feel. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're tapping your foot and you divide it into 2 parts, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that's called an 8th note. And the down, down, up is what we're working off of the 8th note right now. But a 16th note is if you took that same thing and kind of divided your foot tap into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is, like, if you took the E minor and just did a long down for the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. On the second beat, you're doing a down on 1, a down on 3, and a up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2 and a down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then on the fourth beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we put all that together, then you'd have long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So I think that might match the tune a little bit better, and we'll talk about another 16th pattern in a minute. But just to try that through your verse, you have your E minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, E minor, down, 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 up, down, down, E minor, down, 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 C down. That strum pattern, or right on the, or you do the D with the down, 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 and then try and switch to the C for the up, down, down, up, down, up, and then we'll end up throwing another down, 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 up in on the C. So this is a little weird, but you got D with the down, 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 C on the up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 D down, pattern straight up on the chorus. So you got the G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, D down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And then when you get to your bridge part, then you can do that same strum pattern. So the D down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, D down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. But another one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns, and I think this really kind of matches the tune, especially on the verse, is a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is, like, if we took the E minor again, you'd be doing a down on 1 and an up on 4 for the first beat. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the second beat, you'd be doing the up on 2 and a down on 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the third beat, you'd be doing the up on 2 and up on 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up. And our fourth beat's gonna stay the same with the down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all together, you got down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, So we try that on our verse because I really think that's where that really could make a difference. And said down, up, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, C down, up, down, C down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, C down, C down. That's the basics of how you could strum through Fire in the Belly by Van Morrison. So good luck!